In recent years, Europe has witnessed a significant escalation in defense expenditures, raising questions about the continent's commitment to peace, especially as the United States, under President Donald Trump, approaches a potential peace agreement with Russia. Why is Europe arming itself when peace seems within reach? Is this a precaution, or does Europe know something the rest of the world doesn't? Could Trump's economic policies, like tariffs, be influencing these decisions? Or is there a deeper distrust of the so-called peace deal? These are the questions we will explore today, diving deep into the perspectives of every EU country, including the United Kingdom, to understand the true motives behind Europe's military buildup. The European Union's collective defense initiatives. The European Union, EU, has embarked on an ambitious journey to strengthen its military independence. The European Defence Industrial Strategy, EDIS, revealed in March 2024, proposes transitioning Europe's arms industry to a war economy mode. This isn't just a matter of defense, it's about autonomy. But why now? Are they preparing for a potential failure of the US-Russia peace talks? Or do they fear being left vulnerable in a rapidly shifting global power landscape? The EU's $1.5 billion European Defence Industry Programme, EDP, reflects a clear message. Europe wants control over its own security. But is this preparation for peace or war? In a significant move to bolster the European Union's defense capabilities, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen unveiled the ReArm Europe initiative on March 4, 2025. This strategic plan aims to mobilize up to $800 billion to enhance Europe's military infrastructure, addressing geopolitical threats such as the ongoing war in Ukraine and uncertainties regarding US military support. The ReArm Europe initiative comprises 5 key components. 1. Fiscal flexibility proposes suspending EU budget rules to allow member states to increase defense spending, potentially unlocking $650 billion over 4 years. 2. Defense loans offers $150 billion in loans for joint defense projects, including air and missile defense systems. 3. Budget repurposing suggests redirecting existing EU funds, such as cohesion funds, toward defense investments. 4. European Investment Bank role advocates lifting EIB lending restrictions to support defense firms. 5. Savings Union proposes creating a mechanism to mobilize private capital for defense, boosting investment in the sector. This initiative underscores a collective effort to achieve greater strategic autonomy in defense matters, reducing dependency on non-European defense suppliers, and ensuring the timely availability of defense products within the EU. Germany's paradigm shift in defense policy. Germany, long known for its caution in military affairs, is making a historic pivot. In February 2025, Friedrich Merz proposed a $500 billion defense fund, breaking away from the country's stringent debt limitations. The question remains, why would Germany, a nation with a pacifist post-war identity, suddenly prioritize military investment? Is it fear of Russian aggression, doubt in Trump's deal, or an economic strategy to stimulate growth under the guise of defense? France's push for strategic autonomy. France has always been vocal about strategic autonomy, but now it's putting money where its mouth is. By heavily backing EDIS and EDIP, France positions itself as the leader of a self-reliant Europe. But is this autonomy about preparation or pride? Some citizens question if France's aggressive defense spending is truly about safety or about asserting dominance in the EU. Others wonder if this signals distrust of Trump's peace efforts. Italy's balancing act. Italy finds itself at a crossroads, torn between economic constraints and growing security needs. Supportive of EU-wide defense initiatives, the government struggles to contribute without deepening its fiscal woes. As Italy eyes joint defense projects, many Italians ask, is this the right time? Shouldn't domestic priorities take precedence over military spending? And how much of this is influenced by Trump's tariffs, which have already strained the Italian economy? Poland's eastern flank strategy. For Poland, the threat feels immediate. With Russian activities escalating near its borders, Poland is rapidly modernizing its military and increasing spending. But is this caution or overreaction? Some argue Poland's fears are justified given its history. Others wonder if the country is being used as a buffer state should the US-Russia peace deal fall apart. The United Kingdom's post-Brexit defense role. Despite Brexit, the UK remains a key player in European security. With increased defense budgets and strong NATO ties, Britain positions itself as a steadfast ally, but also a nation charting its own course. Is this ramp-up about solidarity or a hedge against an uncertain US-Russia alliance? And how does public opinion shape these choices in a country still divided post-Brexit? The impact of US tariffs and economic policies. The economic shadow of US tariffs looms large over Europe's defense decisions. While tariffs target trade, they foster uncertainty in transatlantic relations, and with uncertainty comes the drive for self-reliance. But could these economic pressures be pushing Europe toward militarization? Is there a hidden agenda behind the accelerated defense spending, peace, or preparation for conflict? So does Europe truly want peace, or is it preparing for a future where peace is no longer guaranteed? As Trump nears a potential deal with Russia, Europe's actions suggest caution, doubt, and perhaps even mistrust. What do you think? Are these military investments a safeguard for peace or a signal of impending conflict? And how much of this is driven by economic strategy versus genuine security concerns? Join the conversation below. Subscribe for more deep dives into global politics. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.